All right, this is a continuation of our middle school skill sets. We're on page 3. We're on the last line of page 3, number 24. And if you haven't seen the first several videos covering the other middle school skill sets, I would suggest you go back and take a look at those. All right, this is a skill set that I thought was fairly straightforward, often overlooked, because a lot of times when young students sign up for drums or percussion in middle school, their thought process is, oh, I'm going to play the drum set. My dad or my uncle or my mom or my aunt had a drum set and I want to play the drum set. Well, little do they know when they sign up, they're learning to play keyboards, timpani, multiple percussion, accessories and all the traps, as well as snare drum, and oftentimes they're not exposed to any drum set skills whatsoever. Well, this is just barely even touching the surface, but it's good for the middle school drummers to learn how to do this, or to have been exposed, at least on a rudimentary basis, to a ride pattern, so that when they play that in the music, they'll say, okay, I've seen this before. So look at number 24. The X's are simply either a cymbal, a rim, or a hi-hat, okay? The regular note heads are on the snare drum. So you'll notice that 24 and 25, the right hand is simply playing eighth notes. All right, and we're going to add to that the left hand. I've seen a lot of young percussion players play the first two measures of 24, and they will actually not play the ride part when the snare drum is hitting. So they'll go as opposed to. So make sure that you, or if you're a teacher, make sure that you ensure that the student continues to play the ride, okay? The eighth notes are constant, and this first beat is like ground level rock beat number 1. I've got some drum set things on my channel somewhere. You'll have to dig for them, but this is just the rock beat number 1, 2 and 4, all right? 2 and 4. So let's play maybe at 110, and the right hand is playing, left hand's on 2 and 4. All right, here we go. 24. 1, 2. First two measures twice. 1, 2. Ready, go. Okay, and you'll notice that my left hand is just nice full strokes. Okay, and don't do this. Don't allow your students to do this. When they play a ride, keep that hand flat, all right? Not off to the side. Now, if there's a ride cymbal and you're playing on a drum set, you can do that, because to have your wrist flat, you're going to have to pull your whole arm out of position. So, but for our purposes here, we're going to keep our wrist flat on the right side, all right? The grip doesn't change. All right, so that's number 1. So basically you're going. All right. Second part of 24, we're adding one more note, and we're going to produce this. All right, let's play it with a metronome. Second part of 24. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. The ride should not be altered when you add the left hand. All right. There are several other drum beats that you could play. They could play paradiddles, put the right hand on the ride, on the cymbal or the hi-hat or whatever the other surface is. Could be a cowbell, could be a woodblock. Left hand over here and just play paradiddles. play diddle paras, which are backward paradiddles. Etc. And you can do combinations of, so you could say maybe the first two measures of 24 and then go straight into paradiddle. So you'd be going okay, the sky's the limit. Make up your own, but keep everything consistent, because the job of the drum set player is to keep steady time. Timing is everything, just like with just general percussion. And also you could do, let's say, 3 bars of the ride and then go up and play maybe 19, with the first bar of 19. So you could go called a fill, F-I-L-L. You're filling around the drum set. Of course, we're all on one surface right now, but that's a good exercise that you could do with your students. This is a good exercise you could do as a student, is to play 3 bars of the ride pattern, and then the 4th bar is called a fill, F-I-L-L. Go up and play one of the measures from 19, 20, 21, or 22, okay? Another beat, this is not a drum set packet, but another beat, and there are some on my Teacher Pay Teacher website. There are some basic drum beats on there. They're very inexpensive too, so I would suggest you check those out. You could play other beats with the right hand over here and the left hand over here. What was I saying? Oh, we've done paradiddles. You could do the basic beat, which everybody plays when they sit behind a drum set. Well, guess what? Even during that beat, your right hand is doing this. Consistent 8th note. So you got... And you want the hands that are notated together to be flat. All right, they're not like flams, so you don't want it to go nothing like that. It's just nice and relaxed. Everything has to be nice and relaxed. Everything has to line up vertically and horizontally, all right, for everything to settle in and have a good timing about it. So, but play with the metronome. Definitely play with the metronome, because drum fills have a tendency to rush, all right? Okay, so that being said, stay tuned for page 4. Page 4, we're going to get into double beat and double strokes. Very important, okay? So check out the other videos in this series and do lots of reps. Get the muscle memory going. Make sure that all of your fingers, all of your fingertips are touching wood at all times. None of this, okay? And maintain the fulcrum. Relax, keep your elbows relaxed, 3 or 4 inches away from the side of your body. Not like this, not like that. Just nice and relaxed. 90-degree angle, slightly less, okay? Nice full strokes. And just relax when you play. Just, all right? So, till next time, continue practicing this and stay tuned and have a great day.